Pet Pals TV with Gabriel Filippelli here, and you are a scientist of some degree, correct?
That's correct, an environmental scientist.
Environmental scientist. And what we're going to talk about now is the environmental and how it affects our pets. Also affects wildlife too, and I think most people who care about their pets care about the wildlife as well. Balloons, what goes up must come down. Big problem. Tell me what you've discovered.
Well, we've been kind of facing this problem for quite some time
Right.
as you see the impacts of all of the plastics we put out in the environment on wildlife, for example. And ranging from pictures of birds with their stomachs filled with plastic, they're dying of starvation because they're eating plastic instead of food, to even animals that are brought into vets, for example, who are sort of internally strangled by balloons.
Because see, what goes up must come down, and I don't think we realize that. It doesn't just dissolve up there. They fall to earth, and then the animals eat it, and it's terrible. So it's a tradition maybe we need to break.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you that balloons end up killing. They're 30 times more lethal than normal plastic inside of organisms, because think a little piece of plastic to block your stomach, for example, an animal, a dog's stomach, it has to be going in exactly the right way. Balloons, because they're soft and pliable, they just kind of stretch and block the entire opening like some kind of horrible surgical device.
Wow.
And so even though there's only about something like 2% of plastics out there are balloons, they kill 32 times more wildlife than does plastic.
Okay. Ooh. What about, they say there's these biodegradable balloons? Is that a fact or fiction?
Fact and fiction.
Fact and fiction. Okay.
The fact is that they biodegrade in a sense. They break from big pieces of plastic to very small pieces of plastic. So small bits are better because it's not going to harm a dog or something. But then they get into the food web, and we've seen plastics inside organisms. So they get there, and it takes about a year for these supposed biodegradable balloons to break into pieces. That's too long, right?
That's a long time.
And the worst, can I tell you the worst? Mylar balloons. You know those metal balloons that are filled with helium that kids have at big events?
Yeah.
So instead of the other balloons are latex, so the kind that you blow up yourself.
Right.
The Mylar balloons are just kind of a fixed size, and you blow them up with helium, and that Mylar lives forever. It does not break down at all. At all.
Okay, someone wants to. How do they get a hold of you if they want some more information?
I welcome that. I'm on Twitter at Gabe Filippelli.
Okay.
But I'm also amenable to email requests or anything like that. So GFILIPPE@iu.edu.
Okay. Thank you for your education. I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was that bad. So now we know, and we'll try to be better. Some traditions maybe we can look at in the past. You had to let go of it.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll be back with more on Pet Pals TV.